Hello again, everybody. I'm Elizabeth and this is Lauren, and we're back again to present another fabulous Kiama Library story time. This time we have a couple of wonderful books about llamas and one about an alpaca. So I hope you join in with us and have some fun. We've got a very active jumping up and down rhyme to do with you a little bit later on. So join in with us and I hope you enjoy the story time. Are you ready to sing the welcome song? Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First we'll clap our hands just so, then we'll bend and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Big welcome, big welcome. Okay, so our first little rhyme, we have to, well, do we need to stand up, Lauren? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the teddy bear rhyme? Well, this is llama llama.
Although there is one very tricky line here, which I think I'll warn you about. We have to clap your feet. What? How are we going to do that? So if we're standing up,
better sit down to do that bit.
Clapping feet's an unusual thing to do. So
Actually, we could just jump in our chair, really, couldn't we? Let's do that.
or
Yep.
at home, you can do whatever you like. Really.
That's right.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Llama, llama, reach up high. Llama, llama, blink your eyes. Llama, llama, touch your toes. Llama, llama, wiggle your nose. Can anyone do that without actually putting your finger on your nose?
It's really hard.
Certainly can't. Llama, llama, stomp and pout. Llama, llama, jump up out. Yes, jump up in your chair or on your lounge at home. Llama, llama, clap your feet. Oh, that's fun. I like that.
You've got good reads for this.
Llama, llama, take a seat. And I hope you have a comfy seat to sit on at home to listen to our first lovely story today. Which is actually about an alpaca, which is a very similar animal to a llama. Looks very similar. So this is called Makas Makeover. You see Maka on the front there with his comb and his weights. Ooh, can't wait to see what he gets up to. And old Maka. Makas Makeover. This guy's called Maka. He's an alpaca. He's gentle and sharing and thoughtful. And caring. You see Maka reading a story, alpaca tales, to all the little alpacas in their bed. Maka just loved to hang with his great little gang. Wow, he's got lots of friends, and they've got some fabulous musical instruments. But as he looked at his crew, he wished he was cool too. Wow, he must think that they look really cool. I guess they have got cool sunnies on. What's your secret, Al? Maka asked his best pal. Al was happy to share. It's all about the hair. With a clip and a snip, I'll have you feeling hip. Here he is at the salon having his hair done. So Al fluffed and puffed. He dyed and tied. Oh, I quite like the blue bit. He shaved and waved. He curled and twirled. He combed, pulled and wrangled till they ended up, tangled. Oh my gosh. Looks like in a total mess. Thanks, Al, Maka sighed. You certainly tried. Why don't you just relax while I go and ask the yaks? What's your number one rule for being so cool? Maxine and Jax put down their sacks
and were quick to advise. Just accessorise. Nothing surpasses a pair of sunglasses. You see Maka with his sunglasses on. Very cool. Very nice colour. The shades, while on trend, were too dark in the end. Maka just couldn't see and walked into a tree. Ow! Thanks, guys, Maka said, but that hurt my head. Maybe Hammer might be nice and give me some advice. You see Hammer over here? Maka found the muscly llama and explained his melodrama. Hama, sorry, I said Hammer. That's a pretty cool name though. Hama said, there's no doubt, you just need to work out. He's got all kinds of weights and a little fit ball. So Maka pumped and thumped and huffed and puffed. He punched and crunched and groaned and moaned. He jogged, slogged and skipped. But then Maka, oh dear, tripped. Oh no, look, he's got all tangled up in the skipping rope. As the alpaca perspired, all aching and tired, it was easy to see the gym's not for me. Oh dear. I feel like a fool. I'll never be cool. I really did try. Then he started to cry. Maka. Maka's friends all rushed in. Buddy, lift up your chin. We don't care about your hair, designer specs, biceps or pecs. There's not one thing you need to do. You are cool just being you. How nice is that? All his friends just like him, just the way he is. 3 cheers for Maka, the sweetest, kindest, coolest alpaca. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. And you should say hip hip hooray for him as well. It's great to be just the person you're meant to be. I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay.
This one down here.
Are you ready to get a little bit active now, you guys? Pop you up here. There we go. So we're going to use our fingers to count up from 1. We're all the way up to 10, and then we're going to stand up and we're going to do a little bit of jumping around.
Everybody likes jumping, don't they?
Okay. So hold your hands like this. Sometimes my fingers get a little bit tangled up when I'm doing this. That's true, mate. So it goes 1 little, 2 little, 3 little llamas, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little llamas, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little llamas, 10 little llamas jump. Are you ready? Jump up, jump. And then we go jump, 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 little llamas. Jump, 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 little llamas. Jump, 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 little llamas. Sit down and go to sleep. Oh, that was the best part of the rhyme.
I know. I need a nap after all that jumping.
Oh, are you feeling a little bit puffed out after that? Hopefully you can have another go at doing that later. Lauren's going to read us another beautiful story now.
Yes, this one's another one by Matt Cosgrove. And if you remember Hama the llama from the last story, well, this one is called Dharma the llama. Here we go. Have you met Dharma? Dharma's a llama. Look how beautiful and colourful these flowers are around her neck. She likes picking flowers and reading for hours. Me too. And hours and hours. Look at that. She's reading The Llama, the Witch and the Wardrobe there. Dharma lives with a herd. who think she's absurd. Oh, look, here's Hama up here in the herd as well. He was the one that was working out in the last story. Because as you can see, she does things differently. She's going in the other direction for a start. When the herd all wake up, Dharma says, "Nope." When the herd says good night, Dharma turns on her light. She loves reading. They go hi, and she goes bye. While they're stampeding, Dharma is reading. This is like a story of me growing up. She doesn't see their dirty looks, so happy buried in her books. So here she is, caught up in the pleasure of searching for treasure, or with an alien race in deep outer space, or riding broomsticks doing magic tricks. So many different things that she gets to experience while reading books. One particular day, in their typical way, the herd were all jeering and were too busy sneering to notice the sign. And look at them all. They're blowing raspberries at her because she's reading again. But there's a big sign here that says, "Caution, steep drop." And look at this. Uh-oh. And so in a line, they fell with a thud in a big pit of mud. Flop, plop, plop into the mud. Weren't watching where they were going. "We're stuck in this muck. It's icky and yuck." Look at them all. Dharma heard them yelp and rushed there to help. From the book she had read, a plan formed in her head. She has an idea. She swung in with a smile, dashing pirate style, and pulled out a lot, shouting, "X marks the spot." There you go. She's using all the knowledge she's learned from books to help them. Dharma's next resort, like an astronaut, was a dazzling exhibition of a weightless rescue mission. So what's she done? She's tied balloons to herself and pulled out a few more. And then finally, on a branch in the tree, Dharma's last rescue trick, no, it wasn't magic. A ladder made from rope was the llama's only hope. Dharma knew what to do. She read non-fiction too. So she's got a book about how to tie knots. And there they are all climbing out. The last llamas climbed out and were left with no doubt. It sure pays to read, they all had to concede. For being such a smarty, they threw Dharma a big party. Look, there's even balloons with her face on them. "Thanks, Dharma, you're the best," on the big banner here. But she skipped the grand proceeding. She was far too busy reading. Sounds like my kind of party. And that's the end of the story.
Just before we sing our goodbye song, I have a suggested craft for you of how to make. You could either make it a llama or an alpaca, whatever you wish. So I hope you can see that a little bit clearly, but it's one paper plate, which you hopefully have at home. If not, you could just cut out a circle from cardboard or paper. So make one half circle, and then from the other half of the circle, you cut out some little leg shapes, a little tail shape, a little head shape, and some tiny, tiny little ears. And then you can decorate your llama or alpaca however you wish. But we thought that was a lovely suggestion. Okay, going to sing goodbye now. It's been lovely to have you along with us again for our special online story time, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. So you ready to wave goodbye to us?
We say goodbye like this. We say goodbye like this. We're finished here at story time. we say goodbye like this.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.